Sapphire took on Valiant for TCC Match Day 8 action, looking for a victory. The champions have struggled this season in the league as their topsy-turvy form threatened to derail what had been great ambitions, and definitely a reflection of what had been their off-season. The opening exchanges would be dedicated to strong and resolute saves as the champions laid a siege on the Valiant goal. One man extremely busy and perhaps maybe used to it at this point in time, given how frequently his goal got peppered with the champions trying time and again to get the breakthrough in the opening exchanges. There was no surprises that this was the scenario in which they found themselves. Bidemi Amole was the main protagonist in this one. Samson was the one doing all the saving. Amole running straight at goal and attempting to cause Samson a lot of problems in the opening exchanges. It was not a surprise that Valiant had no answers either, and as Amole tried shot after shot and Samson stood tall time and time again, it sort of let everyone knew how difficult it was going to be and the sort of long day they had ahead of them. Musa would come extremely close to Real Sapphire as well as the opportunities continued to come begging, with the champions questioning whether they'd get the breakthrough. However, Promise was the one who finally found it. A good control at the edge of the box as the half neared from Musa's teeing up, and he fired it right well into the bottom corner, leaving Samson with no choice. The one-goal advantage would prove very crucial as both teams went into the break, as Real Sapphire began to gather more momentum. Bidemi Amole would start the second half like a house on fire, and the captain would continue to create a lot of problems. This time, chances coming a begging as Samson missed the ball. Both teams were really on one, and the second half would see Valiant living up. Ibukun would connect with a cross into the box, and that would be a goal. The first time Remy called into action, unable to find the answers, was straight down the other end. Amale was not going to be left out of the party, and a brilliant finish would follow up as Real Sapphire restored the lead. This time, it was Promise turning provider as he teed up his skipper. A beautiful finish from a player who was hitting absolutely astronomical heights. The chances continued to come, and Samson would be busy once again as Valiant couldn't find the answers as they chased the equalizer. It was all she wrote in that fixture as Valiant walked out of the building with no points and Real Sapphire getting the reward for their day's toil.